Alright guys, welcome to another amazing section of the Traders Hub podcast. And on here we have Famvie Felix. Famvie, what's good?
Thank you for having me. I'm alright.
Of course, you all know what we do on the Traders podcast, and it's going to be an amazing section today. We'll be talking about psychology in Forex trading. I say basic thing that affects every trader. And Famvie Felix,
Yes,
you're a trader
of course.
and you know what psychology means, right?
Yes.
So can you just break it down for at least people out there who might not understand what we're talking about?
Okay, basically, I don't want to speak much grammar.
Okay.
Basically, psychology just has to do with your emotions, how you react on a trade. Probably on a trade that you've already entered or before you take that particular trade. The way you react, that emotional feeling, that's what psychology entails.
Okay, the emotional feeling.
Exactly.
I think that is more detailed when you are talking about psychology. So does it mean that it affects a trader when a trader wants to trade or before? When do you think psychology comes to play?
So psychology has to do with you during the trade, after the trade, or before the trade, because it has to do with your personality of how you see that trade. So your emotionally reaction towards the trade, that has to do with your psychology towards that trade. So it comprises of during the trade, after the trade, or before the trade.
Yeah, I think have had a lot of experience when it comes to psychology. Psychology affects a lot of traders so much. Psychology is that thing that will make you just act rational. Like you might end up doing something that you're not supposed to do because of how you feel mentally at that point. So it's really a huge part when it comes to trading, and it's something we really need to address, because if you're not psychologically sound, you can end up breaking the TV.
Exactly.
You can end up doing a lot of crazy things because you're not psychologically sound. That's why I say to most of my mentees, you have to be sound before you trade. Don't go and quarrel and come to the chat you want to start trading. Trust me, you're not balanced mentally. So
Yes.
what challenges can you share with them regards to psychology and your personal experience, because they want to know?
Challenges. One of the challenges is capital.
Okay.
Because for example, now if you have $100 on your capital and you don't really have a good risk management, you go into that account with 5 positions with 0.10, 0.10, 0.10 with 5 positions, and you just have $100 on that account.
That's crazy.
You blow up that money.
So true.
So because you don't have large capital, so it will mess up your trading career.
Okay.
But if you want to stick to a good psychology, you need to understand your trading risks, whereby if you know that you have low capital, when you're going to the market, you go with low risk and probably you look for higher reward and all of that.
That's true. I think another valid point is FOMO, fear of missing out, that could lead to your psychological imbalance. When everybody is taking trade, you feel you might not be having enough capital to sustain that trade.
Exactly.
You get? So
yes.
Because of the fear of missing out, it messes with your psychology. Let everybody not make money, and I'm the one left out. I better just make, this thing is going up, let me enter a buy, you enter a buy trade. You have just messed up with your psychology. So
exactly.
I think psychology is a huge one when it comes to trading the forex market. So you need to pay attention to it as a trader. So these are a few challenges. I've seen a situation whereby someone lost money, you get, and the person wanted to take poison, like he missed stuff and he wanted, because that was his last savings and he borrowed to add to that. So it was like he's ending everything he had on earth. Do you understand? So that's crazy. So when you talk about trading psychology, it's broad and it's something you have to have a lot of discipline to curtail, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, if you know that you're an emotional person, like you're very emotional, you should understand when to trade a particular trade, because like Probaba said, if everybody is going on that trade and you're not sure of that trade, don't go into it because you don't know the capital level of Mr. A and the capital level of your own account.
So
Mr.
true.
A capital level might be higher than yours, and you went into that trade hoping that it's a short trade, and Mr. A hits stop lose and he loses probably $200, and you just have like only $100 in your account. You lose the same $200. Mr. A will not feel emotional. That's because true. He has a lot of money, but you might do your due. So for you to be safe, you need to understand when to trade and when not to trade, so that your psychology will not be mixed up.
Yeah. So what do you think? What are the measures one can take when the person loses a trade? Because when you lose a trade, it affects you mentally. Exactly. You get? So what do you think one can do to counter that emotional imbalance when it comes to losing trade?
If you lose a trade, the best option, like as I'm telling you, I'm also advising myself as a trader, the best option is to leave the charts. Leave the charts. Because there are some trade that will go for you and some trade that won't go for you. If you know you hit your stop loss, leave the chart, relax, look at what you did wrong or what you did right or whatsoever. But just leave the chart for you to have a stable mental health on your trading journey.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And also, before you trade, you should be sure of your analysis, because a lot of people just jump into one signal group to another. You get confused. That alone can make you mentally unstable. Where you see a group, they drop buy, this one drop sell, this one drop buy, this one drop, which are you going to go with?
Yeah, exactly.
So it makes you very imbalanced mentally, and that is a tweak of a psychological play there. Okay, so before you pick a trade, you have to be sure of your analysis. That's why I say don't follow the multitude. I tell my mentee, don't follow the multitude. Stick to your trading plan. If you have a plan of I will take only one trade a day, you should be okay with that. That will also help you to be mentally balanced, because if you say I'm going to be taking one trade and you take 3 trades, what about the other 3 trades are losing trades? That's you've lost for the day. So what if that only one you take is a losing trade? You lost only once. So you will be mentally stable and your capital will still be there. You get? If you lost 2% out of $100, you won't shake, because you know that the following day you can make 5%, you can make 10%. You get? Yes. But another thing is risk management. Risk management can also help you curtail your mental stability. Yes. When you take a proper risk management, like I was saying, 2%, I advise my mentees, don't lose more than 2%, 2 to 3, or at most 4%. 4% is even too much for a beginner. Yes. You get? So as a beginner, if you can curtail risk management, it will help you keep your mental stability in order. Okay? Then psychology, like I said, is very broad. I've seen where someone lost money and the person transfers aggression to a lot of people. It happens because you're not mentally sound that time. You're thinking of the money you have lost. Okay? Yeah. You think of the money you have lost. So if somebody calls you on the phone, you answer aggressively. A little thing gets you, because angry, of probably that money was a hard-earned money you put together to start trading, right?
Yes.
So there's a whole lot. Famvie, you can share.
Yes, there's a whole lot, because when you know how you got that money, especially for new beginners, when you know that $100, you have to hustle to get that money. Yeah. And you get that money and you blow the money the next day. You won't be stable. Of course. I won't be stable. I've been thinking, why did I even trade in the first place? So you'll be even regretting why you came into Forex. You'll be like, there are so many things you would have used $100 for, and you loaded it, and the next 2 minutes your money is gone. Yeah, that's so true. Avoid all of that. Like Probaba said, risk management. As in, risk management and psychology, they work
hand in hand. That's true.
So if you could manage your risks properly, having a trading journal, journaling your trade, knowing all, you're good to go. You're good to go.
The last time I was speaking with Famvie Felix in one of my podcasts, and Famvie said something very significant. He said, but it's something we all know, but that rings a bell. Like, it's something you should also put in your mind when you're trading. Don't use money for important things to trade, because if that money goes, it will boil down to mental instability, which is psychology. Yeah, your psychology will be messed up with so bad. You get? Don't use money you can spare. You get? If you have $1,000 and there's $50 in your trading account and you lose that, it won't bother you so much. You get? So you just literally spared $50. Like if you go, you go. If it come, it comes. You get? So Habi said in that podcast, use what you can afford to lose in any investment, not just forex alone. Any investment, online investment, physical, any investment, just put out your mind, because investment is it has its own ups and downs.
Exactly.
You get? There are times you lose, there are times you gain. So it's a two-way thing. So there's no guarantee in investment, 100% guarantee. So always have that at the back of your mind. Spare what you can afford to lose. Don't always use important money. I repeat again, don't use money that is very important for family problem, house rent, school fees. No.
Because how can you tell a man that uses his children's school fees to load his account, then all of a sudden the money is blown in the next 2 days, all because he wants to double it? He will even transfer aggression to even his wife. And they will be like, what is happening? And you can't be able to tell them that this is actually what happened, because you're ashamed of yourself.
Of course,
you're not proud of what you did.
You did, of course.
So if you know this money is meant for good use, don't use that money to invest. You spend money to invest.
Yes, so very important to keep your mental state stable and sound. Yeah, because this thing, psychology, it has even led to a lot of things.
We too, we feel it as people that have been in the market for some time. We still have that psychology.
Of course,
trading psychology.
It works with everybody, whether new traders or professional traders. It's something that,
as a matter of fact, bro, it also works as an investor. Because anything that has to do with monetary policy, that has to do with you investing, and that thing doesn't yield what you're looking for, it will mess up your mind.
That's true.
You bought a car today and you want to put it on the road, and before 1 week you heard that the car had an accident and it was destroyed. So psychology is something that every business person has to inculcate into their life.
That's
not
true.
Just being a forex trader,
so true.
As a business personnel.
So true. Psychology goes a long way. Like, will I say it plays a very huge part in forex trading. I've seen so many, I can't count numerous. Me starting up forex trading years ago, that messed with me so many times. I was this person that was so curious. I want to learn this thing. I want to always trade. Even in the night when the market is not moving, I'm there. You understand? I'm there looking for trades to enter and exit. Market is not always every time opened. Like I used to tell my mentees, you don't trade every day. All what you look out for is opportunity. Like me, I trade 3 times in a week, and sometimes 2 times, depends on the condition of the market. You get? I like to be at peace. I like to have my peace of mind. So psychology can, okay, this was what happened to me years ago. I sold my car, the first car I bought, a Camry. I sold it to put into forex, and in 1 week that money left. I got so like, you see me, I was so lean, I was thinking, I was so devastated. The only vehicle I had to move around is gone. Not like some of the money was left. Why? Because of I went all full in, taking 1 lot size. What? Why? Why would I take 1 full lot size on a very little account?
Are you the
3K or 4K account?
Are you the owner of forex?
Am I the owner?
Did you invent forex?
The market movers will just be looking at you, say, oh, come in,
customer,
come in. We're waiting for you. We've been waiting for you before now.
It's your life we are looking for.
I'm telling you. So it's actually a very serious thing. Psychology. Learn to be sound mentally before you start trading. That's key to becoming a profitable forex trader.
Yeah.
Be sound. Don't engage in quarrels. Be at peace. Have a peace of mind. You get? Then don't think of problems. Let me put it that way. Concentrate. Have this mindset of focus, discipline, and focus. If you're going to be trading once and you make profit, take your profit and leave. As easy as that. Not because you see more opportunities, you want to jump in. You've made profit for the day, you met your target. So what are you doing in the market again?
That's why trading journal is very important, because it directs your trading activity in the market. If you're looking out for, okay, today if I trade, my target of profit is 20 pips. Yeah. When you get your 20 pips, you're out of
the market. To keep your mental state sound.
Because that money that you've generated over time as profit, if you don't leave, the money will reverse, you make loss, you will lose the profit, then you also lose your capital as well.
So true. And that will affect you. You might even be scared of trading again. That's the problem with a lot of traders.
Yes.
Because when they have gone through series of losses, they'll be like, that's how the market is. The market is not designed to favor you, but you would favor yourself. Yes. Let me put it that way. By helping yourself. Because the market movers are not there for retailers. The market is not designed for retailers. You get? So every opportunity they give to you to have profit, take your profit and vamoose. And wait for another opportunity again. Because it will be very, very devastating that you made a lot of profit and the next minute you've lost your profit and you've lost your capital
as well.
It's gonna put you to depression, man.
It's real.
It's real. So these are things that we look out for in forex trade. There is a whole lot, but in this episode we are discussing psychology in forex trading. So guys, this is a major thing you should look out for. We mentioned a whole lot: risk management, FOMO, fear of missing out. So you don't rush into the market because everybody is going to do it, or because then also discipline. Stick to a trading plan. If you have one signal channel you're using, you use one. Not today you're here, tomorrow you're here, confusing yourself. That's distraction. So guys, Famvie, do you have anything else to tell them?
What I would say is, psychology is something that it dwells in every human, and we are more focused about traders. So psychology is something that it can never be taken away from every trader, even if you're a professional trader. But the thing that will help you and myself as a professional forex trader or wanting to come into the forex market, have a trading plan, have risk management. It will help you, because we can't do away psychology. We can't do without psychology.
That's true.
As a forex trader,
that's true.
You go through psychological, mental health every day. So for you to be a successful trader and help your psychology and be successful more in the forex market by profitability, you just have to understand risk management and having a trading plan for yourself.
So very true. Guys, these things cannot be overemphasized. Even though you hear it 1,000,001 times, that is the truth and that is fact. The only thing is that just draw your consciousness to this stuff as a forex trader or as a trader. You have to be conscious of this at all times. Know when the market is being manipulated and when the market wants to manipulate you yourself and wants to manipulate your mentality or wants to manipulate your psychology. So it's key. And in this episode, I think you have learned something. You watching this. We would also be bringing a lot of topics on this platform. Thank you for watching this. What are you waiting for? Let's milk it.
Probaba FX shop for you.